Good morning. Just left camp. It's about 8:30. It's raining right now. I think it's supposed to rain till like noon, 1 o'clock, and then it's gonna stop, so not too bad. Today we're doing another 12 miles, similar elevation to yesterday, so that we can do 6 tomorrow and get to Waynesboro, where we're gonna stay in a hotel, which I'm excited about because I have to edit some videos and I would love to get a shower and laundry done. So yeah, keep you guys updated on how today goes. I'm about 2 miles in for the day. The rain is calming down, which is good. I slept pretty good last night. I woke up because there was like a Boy Scout, but there was girls too, so I don't know. Some group, school kids, camping, and they were screaming at like 7 in the morning. But it's fine, because that's late enough for me to sleep when I'm backpacking, so. But I slept pretty good. The pillow makes a big difference. The pad does too, but I think the pillow makes the most difference. And not having my pad too inflated. So yeah, today just going kind of slow. My feet are hurting a little, like they're just sore. I rolled them out last night with my cork massage ball, which helped for sure. I think today though, if there's like a stream and I can go downstream of where people are getting water, I'd like to put my feet in to help a little bit. So we'll see, but I think it's just all the rocks, because my feet did not feel like this in Georgia, where it was very like smooth. Granted, I know I'm from New England and I hike on the rocks a lot. Yes, I do. But it's usually for like day hikes or a couple days and that's it. Not like 34 miles in 3 days. So, which isn't a ton for some people. But for me, it's a good amount. I'll get stronger and do more, but I would have liked to maybe have done like an 8-mile day one of these days, but tomorrow's 6 miles, so that's good. I really don't mind the rain when it's light while I'm hiking, when it's warm. Everybody else has rain jackets on. Maybe I'm just a really hot hiker. Like, I just get really warm, but I like it. It's supposed to stop at like 12 too, so it's not that bad, but I think I'm like 5 miles in. I like how gradual the elevation is in Maryland, that like you're still doing a couple thousand feet a day depending upon your mileage, but it's so gradual that like you don't really notice it, except for when there's a couple like little steep parts, but they're like few and far in between. So far so good. Super excited to go into Waynesboro, Pennsylvania and get a shower. I really struggle with being gross while I backpack. I'm telling you, the rocks start before Pennsylvania. Oh my God. It's like trying to step on any part of trail that's not rocky, but there's like oh boy. This is just preparing me for Pennsylvania. That's all. This is just prep. It's all wet too, so trying not to slip because I really would rather not bust ass today. Pretty sure I just walked through poison ivy. So I've never had poison ivy in my life. So I guess we'll find out in about a day or so if I can get poison ivy. But I was telling my boyfriend just now, I texted him, I was like, with how much fuckery I do in the woods, the amount of times I have walked through stuff like this, not realizing I was going to have to walk through the woods that day, and I've never gotten poison ivy. I don't know. We'll find out. I stood there for about 10 minutes analyzing the plant. It's kind of hard to tell what's poison ivy and what's not, but I think it was. Look at this gorgeous field. I'm a little concerned about ticks, but I did put DEET on right before this, and my clothes are treated with permethrin, but wow, this is cool. I have not walked through a field like this yet on the Appalachian Trail. So I just stopped about a half mile back and had lunch at a shelter. I was there for like an hour, rolled out my feet and had some food, talked to some people. I'm now, I got another like 3-point-something miles to where I'm staying tonight, and it is about 2-something. So not bad. You know, even though I put DEET on, I am like programmed to feel horrified by the long grass touching me. I hate ticks. I'm gonna have to do a tick check after this. I just soaked my feet in that last stream creek thing. Now I got a little bit more climbing until I think I have like 1.5 miles and a little more climbing and one more creek crossing till the shelter for the night. After taking an hour lunch break, rolling out my feet, taking ibuprofen, and then just now at that stream back there, I soaked my feet for like 10 minutes till they went numb. They feel fine, and I'm probably just a little over 1 mile from camp. Granted, I have to climb like 600 feet to get there, but that's not bad. They feel fine. So I just think it's like soreness from just jumping right into it, doing back-to-back days of longer miles for somebody that's like, you know, hasn't been backpacking for the last couple months, and then the rocks don't help. I don't want to jinx anything, but I haven't even had a twinge of knee pain, and I've been descending. I'm descending right now. So, I mean, I have KT tape on, but I had that on in Georgia too. So I'm going to say, you know, since I left Georgia, I've been doing a good amount of hiking without a backpack on, and they were like good climbs, but short miles. And maybe I've also been really good about the way I go downhill and stuff, but I don't know, maybe I strengthened them enough. I've also been stretching very briefly every morning before I hike. So I don't know, but pretty happy with that. So I'm about 0.6 from the shelter, and there's a source coming up, and then there's a source at the shelter, but it's like 0.4 miles downhill. So I'm trying to figure out, I might have to do that in the morning because tomorrow we have 6 miles to Penmar Road, which is where we'll cross into Pennsylvania. And there's no water that whole stretch. The last source is at the shelter tonight, or right before the shelter. So that kind of sucks. But oh well, I guess. This is a little Blue Blaze side trail. It's not marked on far out, but this is Raven Rock. Right before the shelter, I saw the Blue Blaze and I saw the rock, and I was like, oh, maybe I should check that out, you know, in here. So, pretty nice. Very short, not even like, not far off the trail at all. It's this cool jagged rock. Pretty nice site. It's got fire pit and a picnic table, which is pretty cool. And then the shelter is right there.